Okay, so today I'm going to be explaining how to use utility abilities, ultimates on attack and defense. So whenever you're attacking, the first thing you want to think about is, does my team want to take a site? And if my team does want to take a site, how can I use my abilities to help take the site, right? So if you're Reyna, this flash right here is very good. You can even do it from here. So like, for example, what this ability does is it opens up this space. Anyone looking at this angle is flashed. They either have to shoot it or, you know, just hide. So what can we understand about abilities from this? Well, you don't have to use flashes to help take space on the site, right? If we're a controller, we can put smokes here, here, here. This, you know, some of these might be situational. You don't always want to put these two, but the heaven one's pretty much always good. The point is, use your abilities whenever your team wants to push together onto a site. Make sure that you use your abilities to help open up space. If you're just throwing these smokes at random points throughout the round on attack, then obviously that's not great, right? You want to have a coordinated push. Okay, I'm gonna flash short. Can we smoke it after I flash? That's what you want to tell your team, or that's what hopefully your Reyna's saying. And you know, you can flash another time up here and clear like that. But what you don't want to do on attack is okay, so whenever you're defaulting, generally use no abilities until you're seen or make noise. So like, for example, if we have one person here, two people here, one here, and then one here. Let's say we're the person lurking short. So we don't want to be making a lot of noise. Unless the plan is to make a lot of noise, we want to be quiet, right? We don't want to just throw flashes because we're not full pushing. We're just defaulting. By the way, if you don't know what defaulting is, it just means that you're kind of getting information. You're looking for weaknesses in the enemy's defense. So you're kind of like, you're basically like a probe, right? You're kind of just probing out where the enemies could be. And you might kind of peek this, but once you get seen here, for example, if I'm seen from heaven, then I might throw a flash. But I'm not going to throw a flash until I'm either seen or until I'm like accidentally jump or, you know, accidentally run or something. And I think they might have heard me. But if I just throw a flash like randomly, like this at the start of the round, and we're all defaulting, right? There's two here like this, like I said. We're just defaulting. Then you don't want to throw that because that's to the enemy. Unless you're faking, that's just going to be indicative of a push. So really what we want to focus on is using abilities to full push with the team. Also, there are some abilities that you can use like randomly throughout the round, like Sage Heal, for example. There are exceptions, and there are some abilities that you can use more freely than others. But for the most part, you want to save your abilities to push into sites. So I'll use this example over here on B now. So if we decide to full push B together as a team at the start of the round, which will happen. Okay, I'm gonna run up long. I'm flashing. See what this does is this opens up all of this area for me. It flashes all of this. It flashes all of this as well. Anyone that's looking on this angle has to either shoot it or hide. So again, I'm not just randomly throwing this. I'm throwing it because my team wants to push. So also use ults ASAP for kills and for taking space. So Reyna ults especially important for this. You just want to kind of pop it whenever you're about to take a fight. There's no reason to hold Reyna ult. You just pop it. No fear, just looking for kills pretty much. Especially with ults for like Raze ult though. If you're Raze, you want to probably go hookah. Then you can just like blast back out and easily get like, you know, flying in the air, get like one or two here. And again, there's no reason to just save your ult. You should absolutely be popping it. If you pop it, you get a free kill somewhere, and it helps take space, it helps take sight, and you have a higher chance to win that round because of it. If you just save your ult, then you're just wasting a really good ability that you could otherwise be using. Okay, so on defense, wait to use abilities until noise. There are some exceptions to this. So for example, if we're defending B, and I just randomly flash out like this without hearing anything, then what if there's like three here and I peek with this and then I die? So like, I don't know, flashes can be really good for slowing down enemy pushes, but if you're just flashing like this, there's also a chance that there's simply just nobody here. So say okay, I wanna flash to slow down the enemy team. Well, I flash and then it turns out that there's no one here. Well, how can we counter this? Just listen for people, right? If you hear like multiple footsteps, then there's a good chance you can flash. That's gonna slow them down. I probably wouldn't pick if you hear multiple footsteps. Come back, maybe flash again. Or, you know, you can come all the way back here, ask for a smoke. See now, like, your team should be smoking this. Naturally, I know that my team will probably smoke this in a higher rank, and maybe even right here. So, like, you don't just throw smokes at the start of the round, like, for no reason, right? You don't just smoke here and here randomly. You smoke it because enemies show presence here, and you can imagine yourself being the enemy attacker. pushing in, making noise, and then you get smoked off, because that's just how the natural flow of ability usage goes. I think the most important things are use your abilities when you attack, and try to wait until you're actually in like combat and until you're, until you've been seen, and also until until it's like whenever you're full pushing. So yeah, and if your teammates are holding ults, try to let them know that they should be using ults. So if you guys have any questions about this, let me know. I thought it'd be a pretty interesting guide to do. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.